Alright, starting with 12. I took a picture of it, it's at the bottom. The directions ask you guys to write a function to describe the sequence. So here's your sequence. It's 10, 14, 18, and 22. Okay, this student wrote this down right here. They're kind of missing a piece of it though. Okay, now, this is a sequence. And I believe, don't the directions even tell you it's an arithmetic sequence? Okay, so this is an arithmetic sequence. Now, what do you know about arithmetic sequences? There's two things that you have to find. You have to find the common difference, and you have to find the first term. Sometimes, if we're lucky, the first term is really obvious and just gives it to you. In this case, it is obvious. What's our first term? It's 10. 10 is our first term. That's a sub 1. Well, now, what is my common difference? Like, what is it increasing by each time? Okay? Now, if you can't tell, now in this case, we can tell. It's very easy to see. But sometimes it's decimals or sometimes it's fractions. It's not very clear on how to find the common difference. If it's not clear, then what you do is you pick a number and then you subtract the number right before it. So that would be 14 minus 10. That would equal 4. Okay, and then you would double check it. You pick a number and then you subtract the number right before it. So the next one I picked was 18. I'm going to subtract 14 from that, and I also get 4. So this right here is our common difference. And so once you write that down, now you can use the arithmetic formula. The arithmetic formula looks like this. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. We talked about this a lot. At the beginning of last week, you guys looked at why it goes first term plus the common difference with this multiplied to it. Okay, so I'm just looking at like the, how do you say, just the algebra part of this. Okay, so we're going to plug in the a sub 1, which is 10, and then we have n minus 1, and then we plug in the d, which is 4. So here's a sub n. Now there are different ways to figure this out. I'm not saying that there's only one way. I'm just saying, check out this way. Now this is a sub n. You could just take this out to write it in function notation and write f of n. So now it's in function notation. Before, this was like the explicit formula. Okay, they're not too different. It's kind of asking you to do the same thing. So I distribute the 4 right here, so I get 10 plus 4 times n is 4n, and then 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So I just distributed the 4, and now I have to combine like terms. This one and this one are like terms, and so I have 6 plus 4n, and that is the function that defines this sequence.